Hello, everybody. Okay, this is just a little recap, maybe some strategic advice. I'm going to share with you guys how I sold this 10 years ago that literally built my business to what it is today. I am not kidding. This was the biggest selling point of the entire opportunity. I didn't know the shampoo was going to perform. I didn't know I was going to get celebrity hairstylists in the company. I had no idea. All I knew was that the company was projecting to do big things and they were going to give out 1% commissionable volume to the people who helped build the volume. The cool thing for you guys with this opportunity, the volume's already there. You have $300 million in revenue a year currently that you guys get to earn 1% commissionable volume on. And I already did the math. It's you guys, it's around $3 million that they're going to be split between us. I don't know if you guys grasped this. I cried. I literally cried when I found out this morning that they were giving us the commissions from what we've already built. I thought it was going to be on future stuff. So if you've been around for a couple of years, you may know about the emerging founder shares that went out like a couple of years ago. That was based on whatever group passed, I think 350 million a year, right? So you had to get to 400 to 450 and beyond to earn commissions, right? They're backdating everything that we've already done for you guys. This is such a huge opportunity for you guys. So I'm going to try to teach you how I sell it to my people when I'm on the phone. Okay. Visionaries. I love the title. I'm going to read the description. What a visionary is. It's a person thinking about or planning the future with imagination or wisdom. You guys, I have a little bit of wisdom in this department because I've experienced it for 10 years. Maybe you guys don't have the wisdom. You guys are going to have the imagination. The imagination is just as powerful in that description. All right, let's do some math here. You guys can write down how to do this too. How I figured up commissionable volumes. How I estimated what my shares would be as people started earning these. That way we could be realistic. Okay. And right now, just think, a lot of people will probably earn it right off the beginning. Maybe. Although it's in the summer months, so I highly doubt it, right? I doubt that this many people is going to grasp what we can see happening. If we go to $1 billion a year, which is what we are projected to do in the next 5 years, I want you guys to fathom the commissions, okay? Ray is saying for the M&Bs to hit this summer, $1,200 for the first share in October. What does $1,200 do for an M&B? You guys, a $1,200 check for an M&B is huge. It's huge. It's just a little taste. In 1 year, if you guys get your founder shares and they're $600, I want you to remember, this is a visionary long-term payout, okay? So if it's small right now, guess what's going to happen in the next 2 years? Half the people will not be here. Half of those founders' shares will be gone for them and passed on to you. So basically, if we have $3 million in revenue, right? 3 million. Divide it by how many shares that are being paid out. You guys are on this call. You guys are going for double shares, okay? So if we get 100 people, double shares, that's 200 shares. When I started off my shares, I think we had 300 people who earned those founder shares. It was like 250, 300, something like that. Guess how many we have now? Shares, not people. We have 77 shares left. Okay, those people were legacy founders. They were more than likely not to leave, right? Because that's free money getting paid out to them, right? Why would they leave an opportunity like that? People do. People do. That's why this is going to get paid out to you in the long run. Huge money, huge increments. And you know why? Because I'm going to make sure this company blows up. I'm going to make sure that we do hit $1 billion. Ray thinks we'll do it in 5 years. I told him, hold my spritzer, as Ann says. Let's go for 2.5. Let's do this fast, you guys. We blew up. Why? Because we had something special. We had hair care, okay? No other industry or no other company in this industry was offering hair care. So that means I can go to every single health and wellness company and I can pitch my business and product to them because there's no competition. Okay, so after you start sending your messages out to people saying, have you heard what's happening with Monat? Right? Eric Worre teaches us how to do that. Whenever they ask you, no, what's happening? I want you guys to start being smart. If you're smart, you're confident, okay? That's why I think it's important for you guys to understand what these percentages are going to be paying out. All right. Let's say we go, we're already at 300 million a year, so let's just go ahead and add that up. 300, you'll put in 300, oh my gosh, 300 million into your calculator. Look how dirty my phone is, ugh. And then hit the times button, and then put the decimal, put 0.1. That means 1%. So that's how you estimate. So if you're ever on the phone with people and you're like, no, we're projected to go to 1 billion, just put in 1 billion and type that in. So now we get $3 million, okay? $3 million in this pool is being paid out. Put in the chat how many people you guys think will get it January 1st. Let's just say January 1st. How many do you think? Last year, like I said on the call, we had 100 people rank advance beyond MM in 12 months. If there was only 100 people who earned this, you can go $3 million divided by 100, 30 grand. 30 grand. Okay, so what if 2 people have 2 shares? Cut that in half. 15. Do you guys realize if nobody takes the founder shares, but this company blows up, you guys get the money? You guys will get that money. Do you guys have any idea how big this is? And what if it's a small amount right now? Like I said, you hold on for that long-term payout. You guys, at the one time during COVID, our company was doing, I think, 700 million a year in revenue. My shares were about 8 grand a piece, 8 grand. And we had like 150 founders. It's free money. So whenever you're selling this to people, you can tell them, look, we're projected to be $1 billion company. Okay, let's put in $1 billion. My calculator doesn't go that high. Let me put 700. Okay, I'll just put 700 because that's taken away the commissionable volume, right? So if it's $1 billion, you get paid 67% commissions, right? So let's just go 700. $700 million. You guys, this is what I did on my opportunity calls, my 3-way calls that I did. I sold the founder shares. I told them the math. I was like, you do the math on your own, but this is what I estimate, and this is what I think is going to happen. You got $700,000, 0.01. That's $7 million that's going to be paid out to the founders. Let's just divide it by 300. Let's say there's 300 shares. Let's go 400 shares. You want to do 400 shares? Let's say 200 people get 2 shares apiece. So we'll go 400 shares. 17 grand. Okay, now that's a year. You'll have to divide it down into 4 quarters, right? Okay, let's divide it to 4. $4,300. How many of you know people who have a salary at their job that pays $60,000 a year? You guys, this is literally a whole entire income that's going to be slapped onto people. Here's the deal. These founder shares are a tool for you to use, but if you don't use it, it won't work to your advantage. We got to get confident at selling these numbers. We got to get confident at selling the dream. Right. Who makes 4,300 in shampoo every quarter? Y'all are going to be earning 4,300. Okay. And if it's only 400 right now, give it a couple of years. Literally, my founder shares were like $600. I remember when I finally got a comma in my founder share and I was like, this is awesome. Yeah. And then it times by 8 over time. Right now it's times by 5. You guys, it's just a waiting process, but you got to build this dream too. The revenue is not going to be there if we don't build it. So this is up to us. You guys are going to be the people that people remember. The calls that you have with people, they will remember those calls for years. Did you know that I had calls 10 years ago I had a VIP sign up with me last year. I haven't talked to her in 8 years, 8.5 years. She told me, I remember that call you did selling those founder shares. Guess what? She's going to get a message from me tonight. I'm going to say, yeah, you remember that call? It's go time, baby. This is round 2, but better. Okay. You're going to have to sell the numbers in a confident way, but also know that it may not pay out immediately. Okay. All right. You're going to have to grasp that. Like I had people who hit founder in the first year who were like, we only got $900. This is baloney. I was like, then leave. You don't like the money, then leave. Like, whatever, leave. They literally got to sat at and complained about the free money. A couple of years later, they're messaging me saying, oh my gosh, I should have took advantage of that. Okay. So right now, as many conversations as possible is your job. And if you guys are wondering, how am I going to fit this into my summer? Go look at your cell phone, click on settings, go to screen time. Go look at how much time you spend on your apps. You guys, we spend so much time not being productive. Let's swap some of that. I literally unfollowed 3 people today because they don't edify me. They're my friends. I'm still going to text them. They don't edify my business right now. When I get on my social media, I want to know how my family's doing. I want to know how my friends doing. Most of all, I want to know who's looking for business opportunities. That is the number one thing right now. I'll build relationships along the way, but right now I need to know who needs this. I don't know who needs this unless I send them a message and ask them if they know what's going on with Monat. You guys don't know what's going on in people's life. We just have to send the message. Good question on the opportunity call. I think we need one this week for sure. I get my stitches taken out on Thursday. So if Friday works for you guys or Thursday night, I'm totally down to do an opportunity call. I'll do them every day. I will do them every week. If you guys have people on your team who need to hear about this and I don't have a call lined up, you better be messaging me. If I get 3 or 4 messages in a day, I will do a call that night. I will pull it off. That's what we're here for, you guys. This is the nitty-gritty stuff that will build your business, are those showing people the opportunity, giving them hope. You have to be the visionary. The biggest thing on selling somebody on this dream is casting a vision. How I cast that vision is I show them the analytics. I'm like, these are the numbers. This is the division that you get with shares. Like, you know, you get 400 people, you split it 400 ways. That's your money. That's free money. So everything right now, in the next 2 months, needs to be focused here. Like, I know we got our summer months. We just got done with graduation parties with some of us, and we all have our trips. We have our camping trips. We've got our traveling. We've got all these things. You guys, I'm telling you, if you spend 10 to 15 minutes sending messages to people saying, did you hear what's going on with Monat? I don't have a whole lot of time to explain it. In fact, I'm not even that good at explaining it, but it's big. Are you free on Friday at 6 o'clock? There's going to be a call. I want you to jump on it. And guess what, guys? I wouldn't even wait till Friday. If there's one already recorded, send them the call. Using tools speeds up your business. So Founder Shares is a tool. The Meet Monates are tools. And you know what? If you watch someone else's Meet Monat video and you're like, that's not as good, go do one yourself. No joke. Like literally, when I first started, I was like, no one has any stories or calls or nothing. Like there's like a couple of 1-800 free conference line calls that we did. Okay. But I was like, I'm telling my story a lot on the phone. I should probably get this recorded because by 10:30 at night, I'm tired and I don't deliver the same message. So you know what I did the next day? I hit the photo booth thing on my iMac. Okay. Cause it was a new, like, I didn't know what I was doing. You guys, I literally used photo booth. I didn't even use my phone. And I shared my story and I shared the opportunity and I talked about founder shares. And you guys, that video was being used every day by my team. All day long, over and over. My voice got saved. Like, then I got to get on the phone with people afterwards who had more questions or have strategies that they wanted to game plan with. There's always going to be conversations, but use the tools to speed up this process. Get people pumped up. I will do an opportunity call this week. You guys can use that for the rest of the year if you want. No big deal. It's not about me showing up so much as you earning and you winning and you making money and you guys changing lives. So if you guys, and also if you guys have any questions about like, yeah, maintaining your rank, Sonia, you have to be paid 2 out of 3 months after you earn founder. Do you guys know what that's going to do? I have founder shares from the beginning. You know how many people on my team who have founder shares who will put in money at the last second of the quarter to make sure that they get that rank to get paid out? You know what I'm saying? We all do it. This makes it 2 out of 3. This is going to increase your business. This is going to mean that business is more sustainable. And it's also going to cut out and weed out the people who are just hoping to collect a share. So not only MM is your focus, but you need to have security under you. And the security is helping people get those shares too. I will gladly share my money with someone if it means that they're going to stay with me longer. I have no issue there. I will gladly share. I would literally give up every penny of my profit shares. I really honestly would. $600,000 I would donate today if I knew that it helps someone else. You guys don't have to give up anything. All you guys have to do is deliver the message. Keep it really short and sweet if you need to. But if they give you the go-ahead, verbally vomit. Verbally vomit. This is an opportunity to literally blow up. Kind of like how you saw on my call earlier. I was losing it. I was so excited. And then Luis messaged me and he's like, you did really good. I'm so proud of you. And I just started crying because I'm like, you know what? They don't have to do this. They have such a big heart. They could have taken that money and put it back into the company on the corporate side. They could have done whatever they wanted to. They're giving it to you guys. And they're focusing on the new market partner. The new market partner who can't afford a new car. The new market partner who, like Sarah Marie has done before, had to ride her bike to go get car parts. This is about the next man up. If you guys are not trying to change lives, you're not living your purpose in this business. This is where we get to rise up and have those moments of getting text messages of, I did it. Oh my gosh, I did it. Oh my gosh, I got my check today. And they're bawling their eyes out. If you guys run for founder shares, you're going to have testimonies like that, and they're worth more than the shares. I am telling you right now, the most gratifying thing I've ever had in this business is helping someone succeed. And I didn't do anything special. You guys, I'm nothing special. I literally, 4th grade, I couldn't read. Hooked on phonics worked for me. I was able to read by the 5th grade. I dropped out of school in 6th grade. I didn't have a lot going for me, you guys. I'm not the smartest. Hold on a second. I'm not the smartest. I don't have jade-free amazing hair. You guys, I really don't. I have passion. I have passion for helping people. And the shampoo's going to do it. That's why I picked the shampoo. Because they were going to pay us really good. I have evaluated other compensation plans, and trust me, our plan is the best without the shares. With these shares, you guys should be absolutely unstoppable. So we got 2 months to really hunker down to get new market partners to MMB. If they can get that MMB founder share payout in October, Ray is estimating it to be about $1,200. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. And Ray's estimation for us in 5 years is $5,000 a share. $5,000 a share in 5 years. I want to double it. I want to double the time, like shorten the time, cut it in half, because whenever he sets goals, we can usually outdo him. Our first year in business, we were hoping to do $1 million in sales, and we almost did 25 million, you guys. Our first year. The first month in the business, whenever they launched the company, they were hoping to have like, I think $100,000 in sales. Me personally, I did $70,000 in sales my first month selling the founder shares. I sold $70,000 worth of product. I had 200 people on my team the first month, 80 people the first week. Anyone can do this. I'm not special. Go watch my old video from 2014 and you guys will have a lot of confidence. Okay. So you don't have to be crazy. You just need to show the stats, the analytics. Be strategic with this. Start painting the vision, start painting the picture of the future. In 10 years, what are those shares going to look like? What if we don't just do $1 billion a year? What if we do $2 billion a year? The only way it's going to happen is if we're strong enough to push for it. So right now it's going to have to be decision-making time. Are you going to let the summer go by? Or are you going to take the opportunity to get into this? It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I don't think they will ever do anything like this ever again. You guys have it better than I did in the beginning. And I literally built almost 17, $18 million in commissions by selling mostly the founder shares. I made 600,000 in founder shares. I made 17 million in commissions by focusing on that little bit. So yes, focus on it because it's going to build hope for every single new person coming in. It's going to build hope for a brand new market partner who has no idea what you're talking about. Repeat it. Say it again. Make it crystal clear that this is a huge opportunity. And also think about this. Those top 10 people who are always bringing in all these crazy VIP customers, all these huge market partners, all these big rank advancements. You know what that's going to do for you? You get a piece of their commissions. So that changes our attitude. We start treating everyone in the company different when we're earning on all of them. We realize we have a responsibility to this company. We have a responsibility to the market partners. That's why for the past 10 years, I have treated everyone like they're on my team. If they're not, I'm still earning on them. So I have to treat them as equals. I have to treat everybody like they're my bread and butter. I value people more than a check for sure. But I'm telling you guys, the money is it's just a perk. It is just a perk. The thing that you're going to love and be so proud about is if you do the do when the time was given. And right now, this time is given to you this summer. We got Monations coming up in September. And I want everyone to be so excited for what they did from now until then. That's the fulfillment that you're going to get. You're going to have that fulfillment when you lay your head down at night being like, I did it. I did it. Even if it was just one call that day, even if it was just one person, I want you to lay your head down and be like, I did it. Because guess what, guys? You can get all the awards. You can get all the money. But if you don't feel like you made a difference, you're going to feel unsatisfied. Whenever I got my 15 MDC award, I was not working my business like I usually worked it. You guys, I was like kind of in coastal mode. I was literally just chilling, getting my VIPs. Hopefully I can earn this trip coming up. I wasn't all in. And then they sent out an email saying, you're $15 million to the whole company. And I was like, wait, what? And I was so ashamed. I was so embarrassed. That feeling I never want to have again. And I don't want you guys to have that feeling. So whenever you're selling this, I want you to sell it to the person, not the bank account they're going to be receiving. Sell it to the person who's going to feel that fulfillment that they did something that's going to help not only their life, their family's life, but the people they're bringing in. You guys don't have to be significant. You guys don't have to have any special skills. The founder shares are enough. They really are. So get good at talking about the numbers and selling this dream. Because I promise, if you guys put your head down, you go to work this summer, you won't recognize your life in the next 3 to 5 years. Ann Fisher told me that. No joke. She told me that 3 years later, I was on a private jet flying to Miami and I had earned $400,000 that month. 3 years can change your life. And at the time, it wasn't the money that changed my life. It was the fact that my phone was going off with other people crying about their checks. I can't even tell you how much that $400,000 check was because I didn't care. I made 300 for like a year before that, 300 and something. When I saw the 4, I was like, what are my girls earning? What are my girls making? That's what matters. I'm already taken care of. What are my girls making? I got to make sure they know what they're doing. I got to make sure they have the tools. They feel like they're worthy enough to do what I did because I'm nothing special. And I'm still nothing special today, you guys. And I'm not going to be selling my 15 MDC title when I talk to new prospects. I'm selling what this can do for them. I'm selling what they can have. Because if you put your head down and focus on founder shares and you sell that tool, You guys may be where I was. You guys might get those 6-figure a month checks. Anything is possible. You guys have seen this in the industry several times where people make insane money. I've never seen money like Monat. And we're just getting started. We are just getting started. But what we've done in the last 10 years, you guys get to absolutely reap all the benefits from it. And that's pretty much all I had to say. I just wanted to let you guys know, if you sell the opportunity in your opportunity calls, the founder shares, talk numbers, do the math, get real comfortable with it. Be like, well, it could be $500. It could be $5,000. I don't know. I don't know. The possibilities, though, of being a visionary is an imagination. So imagine every single bill you ever had being covered by a founder share, and then all the money that you make on your month-to-month check was just extra to upgrade your life, bring your husband home from 100 hours of working a week, pay for that extra car. You guys hit MM and you guys are going to be getting Cadillac qualified. And then guess what? You get 2 girls there. You're going to have 2 Cadillac girls on your team that you're throwing parties for. You're looking at director. You guys, this is huge. And then you're looking at SED because you help directors get MMs there who are also getting the shares. This is huge. SEDs make an average of $1 million a year. You're not even going to care about the shares. You're making $1 million a year. It's just pocket change at this point. What matters is the people that you can impact. So understand what you need to rank advance. Okay. But this is the most important part. How can you help those new people? How can you reignite and fire up those people that are currently on your team? Numbers. It works for me. It really does. And I'm not good at math, y'all. I literally paid somebody in college to do all my algebra. I paid $20 per test because I can't do numbers, but I can use my calculator, do a times 0.0, understand what that is, and then split it between how many shares there are. I can do that. That's easy. That's 5th grade. That's like kindergarten math. So this is my challenge to all you guys. Share this with somebody tonight. Okay. And if that's the only thing you do tonight, I'm proud of you. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, knock it out early. Enjoy your family for the rest of the day. Knock it out early. But if you got big goals and you know that time is money and the time that you put into this is going to pay out in large dividends in the end, go all in. There's never enough people you can talk to. There is never enough contacts on your list. There's never enough teammates. This pot's big enough for everyone, and I hope enough people get in so we don't make a millionaire income out of founder shares with just a handful of people, you guys. I would rather them be smaller and have more people in it, but I have a feeling it's going to be really big, especially in 5 to 10 years as people migrate from company to company who don't really appreciate what Monat's giving them. That's going to happen. Don't let it be you. Be here in 5 years from now saying, I remember that week. I remember feeling sick to my stomach, thinking every day I could be wasting. Every single day, there's someone you could be talking to. So take advantage of it. If God puts someone on your heart, they better be hearing from you. What if you were the door for that person to change their whole entire family legacy? What if it was just you? Even the ones who told you no. I told Ann no. Go back to the no's. Go back to the people who said, I'll pray about it. Go back to the people who said the timing's not right. Because the timing is now. We do not get to adjust the time frame that Monat's giving us to earn these double shares. We have to take advantage of this right now. Your kids will be grateful for it. Your husband's going to be extremely grateful for it. You're going to be really grateful for it. So I hope that we all get to celebrate in September whenever we're busting founders. You guys, it's not too far. It's not too far for anybody. This is doable for everyone. Just 10 hours a week can bust an MMP. I think you need like 9 MMPs to hit MM on your team total. Y'all, do the math. Whenever you break down the numbers, because an MMB needs 2 MMPs. So that's 2, that's 3, 6. Oh, okay. You only need 6 MMPs. All right. You only need 6 MMPs on your team because 2 MMPs will build an MMB. So the MMB, 2 MMPs, MMB, 2 MMPs, there's 6. Yeah, 2 of the MMPs will be MMBs, but that's all you need. It's simple school grade math. All right. Okay. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I know you guys have been on here for hours, and I was just so fired up, and I just wanted to tell you guys, this is how I sold it in the beginning. So go back to the numbers and just play around with it and have fun and just be like, what if we have 400 people as founders? What if there's 40? What if there's only 100? Play with it. Have fun with the vision that we are casting for this company. $1 billion, $2 billion a year. You guys, the money's there for the taking. And you know what? I just want to add this in. People will leave your business. That's just more customers for you to collect. That's just more teammates for you to collect. If you're focused on the ones leaving, you might as well leave too. Because your focus is what grows. Whatever you focus on is going to grow. You focus on the people who are here. You focus on the people who have a vision. You focus on the people who need a vision, because you got a job. Cast that vision for people, put it all in, put it all out there, talk to someone tonight, do it every single day. Don't let a day go by where you didn't talk to somebody about this, okay? That may have been the one day that you recruited your first SED. Today, tonight, might be your first SED that you talk to. You don't know who it is. You have no idea. Do not prejudge. The people you think will blow it up are not going to blow it up. You treat everyone the same. All right, that's all I have. Do you guys have any questions? Send me a direct message and I will help you. I want to make sure everyone understands what we're going for. Clarity will help with the speed. So get your questions answered early on. Don't wait around. Carol, your smile makes me so stinking happy. You're just like the sweetest thing. So thank you guys for spending your evening with me, and you guys get out there and go make a difference in someone's life, because I absolutely believe in every single one of you. Because if I can do this, if Michelle Stormick can do this, you guys, we hit founder, we did it, and we're still riding on that huge high. 10 years later, this is bigger. I hope you guys are grasping it. I literally cried half the day, so I'm gonna go cry again some more, because I know how many families are going to be blessed from this. And I know the tool that you guys can use that's going to make this easier to recruit people. All right. Have a great night, guys. Go out there and kill it. Bye.